What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, guys? Let's take a look at this, man. Make sure everything is streaming properly. Been a rough one, man. A rough early start to this week, man. Couldn't stream yesterday, but I plan to stream here tonight. Just gonna do one game, man. I only got time for one game. So like I said, let me make sure everything is coming through the way it's supposed to. And then we'll go ahead and get her started. Yep, looks like everything is streaming the way it should. So yeah, let's go ahead and make it happen. Alright guys. So what we're going to do, man, let me show you guys basically the quick slider set, that I've been rocking with here lately. And, I like to do these things live, man, so you guys can see what's going on. Nah, I'm not going to be able to play you, my man. I'm just doing this quick slider test. One game and then I'm out. But let me show you guys what we got going on. So we got all Madden. I'll do 6 minutes. And let's see. Player skills. This is what I got so far. 25 accuracy. All of this is the same. Run blocking on 75 for the player. Everything else the same. Reaction time 100. Pass coverage 100. Tackling 75. So you don't get the ridiculous amount of broken tackles, but it does, still plays out. Alright, so let me show you the CPU skills. 15 for the QB accuracy, 25 for pass blocking, 25 for run blocking, and as you can see, also giving them 100 reaction time and 100 pass coverage. Alright, now I was going to do a play live now, but you can't go in and adjust sliders during the game. So in case some of you guys see something and you have some ideas, I'm going to do a play now game. I'll give you guys a quick second. Let me know what teams do you want me to play. I'm going to try to play with some different teams. I don't want to play with the Steelers. Obviously, I don't want to play with the Patriots or nothing like that. I want to play with some teams I'm not used to. So that way, I know it's not me. I know it's the way the game is playing out. You know what I'm saying? So y'all give me a quick rundown real quick, man, as far as what teams. Let me show you a couple other things I got going on here. Speed, we're going to turn it to fast. We're going to cut off all of this stuff, obviously. Injuries, 40. Fatigue, I like mine at 65, CFM. And speed threshold, I keep it at 25. Now, the game may play a little differently in Play Now than it does in CFM. But, this is just to give you guys a quick look at it. So y'all let me know what teams y'all want to see real quick, man, and I'll go with the majority. Like I said, man, unfortunately, I only got one game worth of time tonight. But yeah, I just wanted to do this live, man, because it's interesting, man. I don't know if some of you guys may have seen my most recent video, and I talked about how the game seems to play, thoroughly, well, the way we want it to play on all Madden, but it cheats the user, you know what I mean? But we'll see. Chargers versus Rams. Alright, I'll do that. Well, let's see. There's only one person saying Chargers, so let me give you guys a few more minutes. Raiders versus Lions. LA versus LA. Yeah. Same person is saying that. So, alright, let's do that. I don't know either one of these teams. So what I'll do is I'll actually play as the Chargers. Let's do that. Alright. And we'll do that and then we'll be out of here. So custom game. I'll play as the Chargers and we'll play against the Rams, which the run defense should be pretty crazy. Alright, so let's do it. Let's get her done. But yeah, man. Madden hasn't really been that interesting to me this year, man. I mean, obviously, with me having a little bit of more insight as far as what the game is about, and the struggles that they had this year, I could take that and understand it, but at the same time, I'm still, a customer like you guys. I don't necessarily have to pay for Madden. You guys know that. You know, being a game changer, working closely with Madden, you know, I generally get the game free. No secret there. But I'm still, you know, a customer in terms of playing the game. You know, so as much as I know what they're doing, it's still frustrating, you know, to have to see some of the things that are playing out or see some of the things that are not in the game. And you know what I'm saying? So Madden hasn't really been that fix for me this year. All right, and excuse me, guys, if you hear some background echoing. You know, I'm not in my normal environment. I'm actually down in the man cave, but I didn't feel like, you know, bringing my monitor and all that with me, so I'm actually streaming, playing on the actual TV. So, you know, the environment is a little bit different as far as the computer is not right in front of my face and stuff like that.
Thank you very much. The last time the LA
Excuse that,
played a
guys.
home game was December 18th, 1960.
You ain't lying, man. Madden 19 better be something.
Welcome you to the StubHub Center in Carson. I'll tell you,
All right, so let's go ahead and get through all of this.
People could make this noise. That's half the size of a
Again, man, this is just, you know, to see how the game plays out on the little sliders that I've been using, you know, just to show you guys. Obviously, you know, I'm not a slider guru. You know, I defer to guys like Charter 04, you know, Scott Lethal, Scott Ham, his name is, but Lethal Ham, I think was the name of his sliders last year. You know, he's working on some new ones. Flasco, you know, guys like that. Armor and Sword, you know, it's a lot of these guys that do this. You know what I mean? They really go through the testing and this and that. Whereas me, you know, I just put in a few values and see how the game plays out. All right, so first off the bat, guys, we're going to run a little bit of man coverage with some blitzing with my inside backers. And Todd Gurley is off to the races. Just that quick. So let's go dissect something, guys. Let me show you something. One thing I don't like about this game, you know, I've definitely expressed this to Rex. I'm going to show it to you here in a moment. All right, so I can respect the block in there, you know, but I don't like this stuff, man. Look at this shifting. They have to find a way to get rid of those things. Let me show you something else I don't like. Watch number 18 here. Look at this movement, man. This is the kind of stuff that, you know, that's cup right there. You know, it just doesn't look right. You know what I mean? Now, I'm understanding that he's trying to get there, but it just looks so awkward. Like, he gets a little bit of a boost there. You know? It just looks crazy. But outside of that, you know, if you look at everything that really happened, I can respect that. Again, I don't like how guys are sucked in to animations. Now, I don't necessarily think this is just an all Madden thing. This is just a game thing. You know, I don't like that. Free it up, man. Let it play out free.
74% of LA's carries. That's the highest percentage.
So what we're gonna be doing is, man, you know, breaking down a couple of these plays.
First in the league in rushing. I think as a team they ran for
see how everything plays out.
They had a 1,000-yard receiver and Kenny Britt out wide.
So you guys can see these things on the fly, man.
Because of that, they stacked the line of scrimmage and stuck the run.
Yeah, number 26 did some crazy stuff there. You're right. I saw that.
First down. And he'll be stopped up quickly here.
All right, so we get us a little stop right there.
Just a yard on the first down carry.
Let's run this Aggie cloud.
So 2nd and 9,
So
the
we're
defense
gonna
looking
be
to put them in a bad spot here.
blitzing my man off the edge there. I'm gonna control this guy. We got Tavon Austin in the backfield. Oh. Couldn't get to him. Now, here's an AI problem by the game. Watch this. Watch this. Take a look at this. Look at what he's doing here. Why would he spin that way? Why? Why would he do that? That's an AI problem in the game. Oh, we got a donation. What up, Smooth? Shouts out to my homie Smooth for the donation, man. Appreciate that, my brother. But look at this, man. You know, but these are the things that, you know, you got to point out these things. You know, even though y'all know I get accused for never talking bad on Madden, which I do it virtually in every video that I post of Madden. Even if when I'm showing good, I talk about bad stuff. But look at this, man. This kind of stuff here, why would he just keep running? Or spin the opposite direction if he wants to spin? Just bad AI, bad awareness right there. You know, that's other areas of the game that has to get worked on. All right, let's run this nickel blitz too. I'm gonna put the corners in man. See what happens. No pressure. All right, and we get an incompletion. So that was good right there. All right, so we're gonna get them into a field goal situation. And again, for the CPU, I have the passing at 15. The reason why is you don't want to get that robo QB type of behavior. So, fairly decent defensive stand there. You know, they got the 3 points, so let's keep it rolling. What's good, Michael Garmin? What's good? Everybody who's in here, man. If I didn't see you, man, what's good, y'all? Appreciate y'all coming through. Like I said, man, I only got time to just play this one quick game tonight. But, you know, I didn't stream last night because I had some stuff going on. Stuff going on tonight, too. But I at least wanted to get one of these stream dates. You know, I know you guys look forward to that. And I promise y'all, man, I'm going to get back on schedule. Just got some stuff going on now. You know, I have a cousin that's, I can't say it any plainer way, but I have a cousin that's dying. And, it looks like it's going to be sooner than later. Oh, what was that? Wow. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be sooner than later, man. So, just been, dealing with that, talking to family and stuff like that. So, just haven't been in the best mood. It's one of my female cousins. It's just a tough situation, man. But, I always like to let you guys know what's going on. Yeah, that's a fumble. All right. Can't really argue with that. That looked pretty clean unless they're going to say the ground caused it, which I doubt it. Oh, they booth review. They might overturn it.
Any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it,
but yeah, man,
and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
I'm really going to try my best to stick to the schedule, man. Really, really, really want to do that. And I'm trying to find time to stream even more. Oh, okay. Now, y'all answer this for me. Why is it 1st and 10? That's a little interesting. Why is it 1st and 10 in favor of me if they overturn the fumble? That should be at least 2nd and 10, right? That's a flaw. Unless I'm crazy. Y'all double check that for me. Maybe I'm wrong there, but I'm thinking that should be at least 2nd and 10. But I don't know.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read it.
What you say, Steelers Spartan, excessive pancake glitches threatening me playing this game for much longer. Nah, I haven't. Explain what you're seeing. I may have seen it and not realized it. Appreciate that, Super Lion, man. Appreciate that. Shout outs to Kobe Football. I didn't see the notification. Did you guys see the notification of the sub? But shout outs to you for subbing, man. Welcome home. Welcome to the home team. We'd be happy to have you, man. Appreciate that.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But like I said, man, forgive me, guys, if I'm a little slow on some of the stuff, as far as responding and things like that. I'm not in my normal environment. Look at that, just moving my camera a little bit there. I'm actually down in the man cave, but I didn't bring my monitor with me, so I'm not sitting at the desk. I'm actually streaming, playing off of the TV. So if y'all can see how I got it set up, I got my lights in front of me beside the TV, got my green screen in the back. And it's just not as easy for me to see the computer. Like I got a little makeshift little shelf here to keep the computer on. Where normally I'm using my monitor because it's much easier to stream. Ooh. Block share right there, but that's Aaron Donald. You know what I mean? Let's take a look real quick at how that played out. Because to me, the reason why I'm continuing to play on all Madden, because I feel like when you play with sliders, even though the game, gets that boost and, CPU cheats, if you put a decent slider set in there for some of the areas where it cheats, you could get a really good challenge. And, you know, it removes some of the cheating. Like right here. This is believable. It's Aaron Donald. I don't necessarily like how they replicate it, but Aaron Donald can make those kind of plays in his sleep. So I'm not tripping off of that. All right, let's see. Let's run this little flanker drive right here.
Third down and nickel formation here defensively.
A word you said you like an NBA Live? Yeah, man, Live got something to build on. It truly does. It truly does. You know, it's not quite 2K yet, but it has something to... Oh, we get the errant pass. But, again, I put it down to 25 for the user, 15 for the CPU. I want inaccurate passes from time to time. You know, one thing to take a note of, or what I'll be keeping an eye on, is the frequency of it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Now, that's the one thing I hate about all Madden, right there. That's the problem. It's like, they make the game harder unrealistically. You know every time you play on all Madden, you're subject to be a block punt. Why is that?
It's never good when you're punting the ball.
I don't like that.
Your eyes see the ball go back behind you. In however form, whether it's over your head or to the
I
side.
don't like that.
Never good. Now
That's
it becomes
booty
a
right
race to get to the football so they don't pick it up and take it all.
Look at this. I couldn't get any pressure. I couldn't get any block share at all. Alright, so the Rams about to give it to us, guys.
And the Rams add on to their lead.
Almost every time I play the CPU, they blitz the DB and it's a sack every time because he's unblocked. Yeah, man, all Madden is crazy. You know, but it's the game really needs that setting, that in-between setting, man, because sometimes all pro plays decent, but sometimes it just doesn't feel like it's as challenging. You know what I mean?
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Well, let's take a look at what happens the rest of this game, guys.
Well, before this next offensive drive gets going, you know, we still have
now, mind you, I don't really know this team. You know, I've won games using these sliders. You know, I'm not offline CFM. I'm currently, I want to say I'm 7-3. So I'm having a good time with them, man. It's just that, you know, sometimes you see some nonsense. That was my bad right there. I pressed X instead of square, so I made him do a possession catch. That was my bad right there. Okay, yeah, go ahead and post that link, man, so I can check your vids out in regards to that issue. Let's see if Benjamin pops open.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
Let's go safe.
It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Was trying to string it out. Well, of course, he's injured. Was trying to string it out to get to the first down marker. Let's see. Let's run a stack formation. Nah. Let me see. I'm definitely not going to do empty. Not at this moment. Let me try this double end sell. Might be able to get somebody across the middle. Ooh, that's a bad matchup. I'm look for Oliver out the backfield also.
From the gun, Rivers.
There you go.
Safety valve here. That's complete.
I might have had the tight end right there. Y'all let me know. I actually was looking at Oliver as my first read. But I might have missed the tight end right there. Actually, I could look back at the stream and see it. Because, you know, it has the automatic delay. Let me see before I hike this ball here.
Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers.
Yeah, I might have had him.
Take it deep, and now you get some of those shots downfield.
I was about to say, come on, boy, and get behind the blocks right there.
Up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry.
But like I said, man, I like the challenge
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule,
that it presents. Maybe next week I'll play like a full CFM game and y'all can see how they play out there.
They're looking at a second and
I like the challenge. You know, I can run the ball at times. You know, some teams I'm able to beat. I won't say fairly easy, but I have a better, you know, I have a better success against them, and that's how it should be. But as you can tell, man, it's still just whether it's on All Madden or not, it's still issues in the game, man. It's just plaguing. You know, it just plagues the game so bad. You know what I mean?
Take this up just shy of midfield. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4.
Just plagues the game so bad.
A little more than a yard.
We're going to try to run an inside zone here, 3rd and 1. So long as they're not blitzing. Yeah, they're not giving you the blitz look. But we're probably going to get stopped here. You know, with the Rams front line. Hopefully we can get away from Donald. There we go. Let's get the first down.
He has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 7 yards there, good enough to move.
Let's see if we could try to go double post. And I'm just calling plays again, guys. I don't know the Rams, the Chargers offense like that. I don't really know who my real weapons are. I'm just testing out these sliders and trying stuff. Let me see if we can get Allen in a one-on-one. I do know him.
Rivers on first down.
Oh!
This is incomplete.
Let me show you something here. Let me show you something right there. Here's another reason why reducing the accuracy sometimes allows you to throw the ball better. Let's look at this whole situation here. All right? Good coverage. You know, if I would have waited for a minute and I didn't, and see, this is the beauty of it right here. This is who I was going to. Remember, I was going to look at Allen. But when I saw that the corner, you know, was with him for the most part, Webster was with him, and then, you know, pushed him inside right there, I didn't take the chance on waiting because I didn't know, you know, definitely by this point, here's the pressure coming. You know what I'm saying? Your boy is coming. Aaron Donald is coming. I seen him coming through, so I was like, I don't have time. I could have snuck it in there, like right in here, but I didn't have time. But let me show you what happened here. All right, we look at Ogletree here. Nice coverage. Breaking on the route. This is what I'm talking about. You get more of this on All Madden, especially when I have the reaction up to 100, which, by the way, I don't know if that zero theory really applies anymore because I'm seeing good coverage at 100, so I don't know. All right, but look at the pass. I tried to throw it behind him purposely because I knew if I would have threw it the right way, that's probably picked off. And I like the fact that it did honor my throw. It didn't throw it right to him. I pressed to the right to throw it behind him, and that played out. So I like that. Now we can look at the coverage. That was a cover 2, show 4. So definitely love the coverage that was shown right there by the linebacker in the cover 2. Can appreciate that. And this is what I'm saying. You get more of this in All Madden. You know what I mean? It's not just me turning up the slider.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Let's see. Hold on, man. I saw somebody just ask about. Oh, if you make that block tight end. You said, is the slider still backwards? If so, which one? I don't know. It's funny. I was just referencing that. I don't know if they really are backwards anymore. I mean, like I said, I'm not the type of guy that I'm not this slider guru. You know, I don't test them the way a lot of those other guys do. You know, I would definitely suggest looking over at OS. You know, some of those, I like to call them slider veterans that really test it. They could probably tell you if it's still playing out like that, but I'm not 100% sure.
From the gun, Rivers.
Oh, beautiful pass by Rivers. But look at that defense, though. I like how they broke on it. Matter of fact, let's see what coverage they was in real quick. Then we'll take a look at that. All right, they in the Tampa 2 right there. Okay, so let's take a look at what everything, you know, that's transpiring here. My man gets deep. I don't know why he released it like that. Look at this. Look at this. What's this? What is that? Even if he's cheating inside, I don't know what technique you call that. But anyway, look at the depth he gets. But then, once again, he has to read. Now he's reading the number 2 because the flat is his primary area, being in the cover 2. You know, the corner is supposed to hover in that area. So once the number 1, you know, at this point he's vertical. He releases him to the safety, and he's still reading the running back. But then he does react once the ball is thrown, looks back for the ball, gets there, bang, knocks the ball out. Gotta love that defense right there. Let's see what the safety did. And safety reacts. He's starting to cheat over a little bit. He is dropping towards that threat. I like that right there. Look, he's already breaking. This is what you want. This is what y'all hear me talk about this all the time, right? Start reading the quarterback. He's already breaking. He's breaking towards his closest threat. Not only is he doing that, but my man he's gone. He's breaking on the arm. Beautiful. That's what you want. And he gets there. He's going to be there pretty much to make the tackle. I mean, it's a little craziness how he overran it. But look, he still threw his shoulder in there. Boom. Right? Now, let me show you another theory. Let's take a look at his ratings. Because supposedly the way the ratings are rated, these players will have, faster reaction time and this, this and that and so forth based on whatever their rating is, right? So let's take a look at who that was. What number was that guy? Who was that? I got to go back and look. Forgive me, guys. Give me a second.
Physical group. And
got to go back and look. Because I want to see what his rating is. Because that's all we keep hearing is ratings thresholds. Who was that? Number 20. Alright, so let's go check him out. And, is it a result of me turning up the slider to 100? Is that giving him the faster reaction time? Or does he have the actual rating? Alright. Oh, it's Desmond King, the rookie. Alright, so let's take a look and see what Desmond King's... His awareness is only a 72. Let's see his ratings. Alright. Man coverage 73, zone 79, press 79. Where? Oh, here we go. That's where I'm supposed to be at. Where's his play rate? Look, see what I'm saying? Now, this is living proof right here of the stuff we talk about. And I might even cut this segment up and post this as a video. So, since I'm going to do that, let me start from the beginning, but I'll be very brief. On all Madden, guys, I have it on 100 reaction time, 100 pass coverage, right? Now, we've been told that the ratings will dictate how fast guys will react. Rex also mentioned when they did the last patch, it was to adjust reaction time, etc., etc. You heard a lot of us guys say that they reacted better in zone at EA Play. And y'all knew what all that fuss was about. All right, so now we're going to look at this. 72 reaction, 73 man, 79 zone. And his awareness, we already saw his awareness, but let's go back and take a look at it. I think his awareness was in the 70s as well. Right? 72. All right, so let's look at this play one more time in case I actually cut this little piece up and make it as a video. Look at how quick he reacts to the ball. This is how I want to see these guys play defense. Maybe not every time, but I want them to read the cornerback. Look, he's already cheating to the right side, and bam, sees the arm start to wind up, and he's gone. That's how it's supposed to be, in my opinion. I don't care if a guy is rated low or high. I want to see these dudes reacting to what they see. And whether they get there or not should be based on their individual skill. You know what I'm saying? So I like that right there.
Made the contact just as he's trying to haul it in.
Oh. He said Rams. What you oh, wait. You said wrong person. All right, my bad. You right. Wrong person. So let's go back and look at that. You're absolutely right. I had the wrong guy. So it was Joyner. Alright, so now 83 awareness. Now, maybe this could dispel everything I just said. Right? Let's take a look. Okay. Man, 88, zone 87. So now, here we go. Now, maybe it is playing out correctly now because of his ratings and the way he broke on it. But if I'm not mistaken, I think the threshold was supposed to be 90 and above, that they have the faster break. So now that we see this, Now let's keep that in mind and let's take a look at my corners. My safeties, and see how they react in that situation. So I appreciate you pointing that out to me, man, whoever that was. I did have the wrong guy. But thank you very much. Thank you very much, man, for pointing that out to me. CDJ256. So that might make all the difference in the world. But either way, the point that I'm making there is I want to see guys react to what they see. I don't want the game to restrict things or, create this false, gameplay or false difficult, skill level between each guy just because they're trying to meet a rating threshold. What I talk about all the time is I want to see dudes playing football, and whether he gets there or not, maybe you can throw in his acceleration, his technique, his steps to get there, and relative position to the play, etc., etc. But I don't want it to be like a dumbed down situation just because he's low rated. Like, they got to find a better way to, translate how they play. The technique should be there. General techniques should be there. Oh, come on, get him. You know what I'm saying? General fundamentals on how you play coverage in a certain scenario should be there. And then again, like I said, the skill gap, I don't mind bringing in that skill gap, but it needs to be better replicated. I don't like when they just have guys just stand there, they're looking at the quarterback's arm, and they just decide not to break until the ball is gone. Who does that? On what level do they do that? You know what I mean? On what level do they do that? It just doesn't happen in professional football. So that's my beef with that. Alright, so we're gonna run cover 2 here on purpose and just see how everything is played. We'll do cover 2 drop. And I'll see if I can get some pressure with Bosa. I'm actually going to put this guy in the deep. Because if not, he's not going to play the middle of the field the right way.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Throw left side, complete to
All right, not bad. Not bad.
At the 25.
We get the ball back. I wanted them to throw it deep, man, to see how the safety would be at.
Hecker now, an all-pro 3 of the last 4 years on to punt. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is
what a kick.
One. This is taken around the 12.
Oh.
He's taken down here by his face mask.
Personal foul.
And a penalty flag is going to give a much better starting position.
I would like to see more grab technology as well, man, where they can literally grab the face mask as well as being able to grab jerseys and such.
So cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard.
Let's see what we're going to do here.
Now, it's a lot easier.
Run a stretch play just to see how the defense plays.
It looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Can we campaign for better commentary? Yeah, man, campaign for whatever it is you want in Madden 19.
Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon.
All right, he's blocking right there.
This first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this.
Let's run a play action. I want to see how the safeties play this again. Let's see, where's the matchup? We're going to look for Henry and maybe Williams, just depending on how it looks before I throw the ball. So Henry is going to be my first read. Let's test that out. Oh, no time. No time. All right.
Coming hard on the blitz, he dumps him for a loss of 8.
Yeah, man, you should always campaign for better commentary. I would assume that they continue to build on what they have. Again, I know the struggles that they face with this year's cycle, but, it's not an excuse. We still have the right to complain. So I would like to see them, really step up in a lot of these areas. We will try to hit Allen. Let's see how this safety plays this one. Nice overthrow there.
Allen, the intended receiver.
What was they in? All right, so cover 3. Let's look at that real quick, and then we'll breeze through this game, man, because I need to wrap this up here in a minute. Let's see. He takes a step inside, and then he gets back on his horse. I ain't mad at the way they're covering. I just don't like the replication. I just don't like the way some of these interactions play out. Like, look how crazy this looks right here. But in principle, I like what they're doing here as far as getting in position. But look how crazy that looked. All right. I had a chance right here because this is one-on-one with Keenan Allen. But it's an overthrown ball. And see, I like overthrows like that. You know what I mean? That's a realistic overthrow in my opinion. A little crazy there how it looks like they kind of put 21 into drew him into a two-man animation right there. Don't like that. Got to get it to where they're independent. You know, where maybe the DB see where the ball is going and he tries to get there before the receiver. You know, we need to get some stuff like that. Got to get that stuff going, man. Let's see. Where we going to go? Let's put Allen on a deep as well. Because it looked like that safety's cheating. So we will try to get a one-on-one. All right, we got it. See what happens here. Oh, he makes the catch. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's all Madden. Pass coverage on 100. Okay, we got the matchup. Look at that wobbly ball. That looked like a pretty nice animation right there. Let's take a look at it real quick. So, you know, for the youth, for the kids that, you know, don't know football principles, let me show you where my read was at. I had two underneath routes, right? And I put this guy on the street, and this guy over here was already doing the street. So my read was this. You know, even if I didn't want to read the coverage from the line, you know, you could do that. This, to me, looked like it's probably the way it looks. I would have thought it was quarters coverage. That's what I would have assumed. But as you can see, this guy here, the safety comes down. So that must be some type of robber situation, I'm thinking. But anyway, your read is here. All right? If I see him go into man, or if I see him come down, then I know I got one-on-one out here. And that's why I went that way. You know, again, for the kids and people that don't understand that, that's what I'm saying that for. I know a lot of you guys understand that. But actually, hold on. Let me see this again. This is actually man coverage. It's man underneath. No, that's not man. Hold on. Let me see. What is this? It's a type of blitz, zone blitz it looks like, which turned it into cover 3. Alright, so anyway, this was my read. Boom. Got the single situation here, so I threw it out there. Let's see this interaction. And you know, you got the two-man sequence because you see them go into it right here. But I'm cool with how this played out. You know, they made it to where the positional advantage kicked in, and they gave the position advantage to the receiver, which in that case I think they should have. Oh, okay, yeah, that was Mike Blitz 0. So yeah, that I was about to say, I definitely saw where it turned into man. It ended up replicating and looked like a cover 3, but they turned it into man coverage because it was a Mike Blitz 0. So yeah, so in that situation, things worked out the way exactly I wanted it. I saw the safety come down, and boom. And that's why he came down, because they was doing the blitz situation. So he came to cover the flex. And bam, I got the one-on-one coverage on the outside. What you say, Luke W, about referees? I'm confused as to what you're saying there.
No back out now to kick this one away.
Ask any footballer, they would rather be a hit high than hit low in the legs. Absolutely. Uh-oh. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, man. Up high, you know, things can recover. You know. Yeah, you might get a concussion, but, you know, things can generally get better. But you tear somebody's knees up,
does he
you know,
not have a
ACL,
catch? I
or
don't think he's been targeted in this
you know,
game, but
say somebody gets a Achilles injury or something. You know, those are type things that can end careers.
It's because everyone is focused on him anyway.
That was good coverage right there. We made him check it down. Let's run. I want to run something like. Let's run cover 4. See what happens. But again, I'm not going to play coverage. I'm going to try to get pressure. But the key is to see how the game is playing out on its own on this setting. Uh-oh, got a little pressure there.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say.
Almost intercepted.
But he apparently did not get the 2 feet
Almost
down.
intercepted. I like how he broke on that. Let's run Tampa 2. I'm not going to make any adjustments. I want to see how the computer plays it itself. Even though I know this mid-read is probably not going to play the way he's supposed to. So let's try to get a little pressure. Oh, screenplay. He couldn't get out there. Oh, what was that? Look, what is he hyped for? You didn't get the first down. Wow. Now, that was something interesting right there, guys. Look at this. My man attacked the block. Well, no, actually, he got cut. Okay. He gets cut. But because of that, it caused Todd Gurley to, for whatever reason, again, what's up with the AI? Why would he do this? All he got to do, he don't even have to make a move here. See, the AI, now maybe he's into his move, but I want to see the AI improve to where he sets up this block, right? And then even if you do that, where are you going? After you make your juke move, get up the field. It's 5 yards. And again, guys, this is on all Madden. This is on all Madden. These things shouldn't be happening, man.
Pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down.
You said you want in-game ref voices. Okay. Yeah, that's those little sprinkles, you know, little sprinkles of realism. I'm not upset about that. I'm not upset about that at all. I would like to see things like that. But you know me, man. I'm going to attack gameplay before any of that. I want all of that stuff, but you know, until they get this gameplay crispy, you know what I mean? You know, little things like that to me are secondary. Only because, you know, I just don't feel like the gameplay is where it needs to be. Let's see what we can get. Let's see if we can get a post route. Probably not, because that safety's going to undercut it. But if it's not there, I think we got single coverage on this. I'm not really trying to score here, guys. I mean, I'm just trying to play some see how the defense is playing. That was good defense right there. That was good defense. You see how the safety played that? Now let's take a look at him and see when he broke on it. Real quick. And then, like I said, in the second half, I'm not going to pause it as much, man, because I got to wrap this game up. I'm already going a little past time. See, but even this guy, he doesn't have the best. Sure, he doesn't have the best ratings, but look at how he, boom, right there. The arm is cocked back. Turn and run. Now you know where the play is going to be. Now he gets there. He pretty much gets there. Tries to locate the ball. Look at the corner. Cut off the receiver's route. Let's take a look at this guy real quick. And again, that's the Rams, right? So I won't forget this time to change it. Oops. Rams number 38. That should be the strong safety. Let's see what his stuff is. 70 awareness. Right? .70 awareness. Oh, his zone is 83. So he reacted pretty good. You know, his play rec is only 70. But this is what I'm saying. He doesn't have the best measurables, but guys should be able to break on the ball when they see that arm cocked back. Just going to run this out, man, so I can get to the half. What up, kid? Oh, that was almost a clean play right there. What up, kid? Just doing a little testing here, man. I'll show you guys the quick settings again at halftime, and then I'll try to burn through the second half. Promised my wife I wouldn't be that long tonight. Y'all know the saying, man. Happy wife, happy life.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And a fair catch taken back here about the 35, 36-yard line.
Let me see, are they going to kill the clock or they going to try to do something? All right, they're going to try to do something. So let's run cover 2, man. And we'll put this guy in the deep. All right, see if we can get any kind of pressure. Well, I just put him in the hook zone.
Going deep here for Watkins. And this is inside the
Look at that. Watkins almost made it. Wow. All right, guys. So here are the quick slider adjustments, real quick again. And like I said, man, I've never played with the Chargers. I know I'm probably not playing the game the way I should, but hey, all Madden simulation, fast, everything cut off. 40, 65 fatigue, 25 speed parity. Player skills, 25 quarterback accuracy, 50-50. Run blocking 75, 50 fumbles. Reaction time, pass coverage 100, 50 interception, 75 tackling. As for the CPU, 15, 25, 25 here, 50 catching, 50 fumbles, 100, 100 for the pass stuff, 50 interceptions, 50 tackling. All right, and like I said, I've had enjoyable moments with these settings in my offline CFM. But I just wanted to show you guys in real time how everything's playing out. And again, next week or the next time, I should have kept going outside. The next time I stream, what I'll do is play a whole CFM game so y'all can see the differences there. Still testing them out, man, but again, NYKia knows this as well as I do. You know, you get the best out of the CPU on all Madden, so if you put the right slider adjustments in there, you can have an enjoyable experience. It's just that sometimes that CPU just kicks in and then just overrides everything, and that's when, you know, when it gets very frustrating. You know, this is they're about to kill this. They're about to kill it. I'll pass out of it.
We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football.
Let's see, we got to get out of there.
And then we'll take it from there.
See how
let's run a quick pass.
And to the right side here is Allen. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
So even with me not really know what I'm doing, you know, the game right now is still 10-7, which is not bad.
He creates mismatches with his
not bad. We'll take that.
Slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Let's see what we can get here.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he'll slip
linebacker was all over that.
30 to the 32.
I was just trying to get away from Donald.
Going to lead him to third down.
Again, I'm going to be very predictable here and run inside zone. We're going to run away from Donald. See how the defense plays it. They all over it this time, so I probably don't have a chance. So, but we're going to run it anyway. What the heck? Let's see what happens.
On third down, this is
Gordon.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Gordon able to fall forward.
They only get 2 there, but on third and 1.
They got the block shaded there. Let's run this wide receiver smash.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was
see how the defense is playing this.
Get that. Ended up picking up 2.
All right, so that looks like cover 2, man. I might go to Gordon on the backfield.
The first down throw here for Rivers.
Oh!
Into a double team and it's intercepted. He's picked off.
Why did he float it?
And the return stops.
I don't know why he floated it right there. I really don't. I swear I held the button down. So, mistake right there. But I wanted to see if I could fit it in there. I don't know. Maybe I tapped it by mistake, but I thought I threw a bullet. But that should have been an interception. You see clearly how the safety played that, so I'm not mad at that. You know, I gave him a gift. Christmas gift, if you will. But I'm pretty sure you guys believe me and what my intention was there. Obviously, who would throw a lob pass in that situation?
I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
All right, let's see. We're going to play this coverage here.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
All right,
And he gets
so
it
let's
down
see.
a yard or two
Let's go
shy
nickel.
of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Let's play something like
They defended that pretty well. The hope is to go
play cover 3 cloud and see how they play that out.
And gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that.
And again, I'm gonna let everything play out by itself. I'm gonna just try to create pressure with Bosa.
Go off on third down.
Oh, look at that!
It's intercepted.
Beautiful.
It's the rookie corner from Iowa,
That's what a
Desmond
rookie.
King.
Don't let him catch you. Rook.
Parts, and there he goes.
All right. So we get the interception and we get the ball right back, and we get a pick 6. We're gonna go take a look at it.
They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
Now y'all see why. And again, guys, I like to show you these things in real time so you can tell me, give me your feedback, how you feel about how the play is playing out. Is it too much of this, too much of that? Remember, we have the accuracy on 15 to where I'm going to create inaccurate passes at times. This is an inaccurate pass that I believe that you could see in the NFL. Throws the ball before the receiver turns around, which, you want to do that, but he overthrows him a bit. And then my guy happens to be there. Now, he's doing his job, in this situation. Get a jam right there, reroute him. And, you send him back there to your help, and he happens to be sitting in the right spot. Can't be mad at that. He turns around and looks right at the pass. And like I said, these are the type of overthrows that you'll see that can happen in the NFL. What I'm looking for with my slider set, whoever slider set I'm using, we understand that it's not going to fix the game. We understand there's still going to be whatever game problems are still going to be there. But what I look for in things like that is frequency. So how often is the quarterback throwing bad passes like that? That'll let me know whether I have a setting too high or too low. You know what I mean? But if you keep it on default, it don't matter what quarterback it is. These dudes are going to throw darts every single time. You know what I mean? They're going to carve you up. So, there you have it. For real, man, just to be honest with some of you guys, man, I see some of the questions you guys have in the chat, and I have no problem communicating and talking to you guys about any and everything. But I always got to be honest with y'all, man. Some of the questions you have, you got to do your homework. Answers to a lot of these questions are already out there. It's already out there. You know what I mean? It's things that have been actually said by the development team, specifically pertaining to weather. I think Rex Dixon and Clint did a good job, explaining that those things weren't going to be in this year's game, but they're actively working towards that. They may pop up as soon as next year. So my point is, I'm not telling people just to listen to what these guys say and take it as the gospel, but what I do say is listen to what they say. A lot of times Rex has a very keen way of telling you what's to come. And then also another reason why we want to pay attention to that, let's do cover 6 this time to see what happens. The reason why you want to pay attention to that, because these are things you can hold against them. If something doesn't show up, then you can go back and say, hey, well, I remember when you was on such and such, you said blah, blah, blah. Where is that? Uh-oh, fumble. Can we get it? We got it. Look at Fat Boy. Big boy running. It's crazy. That's crazy right there. The big boy running. We got to dance on him. Big boy running. That's crazy. But let's take a look at the coverage real quick, guys. And we'll get on through this game. Alright, so cover 6. Look at how everybody's playing. Doing their job. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I just don't like free releases. Now, obviously, he's already released off the line, but I feel like in the NFL, you always see guys get a hand on somebody. Redirect them. You know what I'm saying? Push him inside. Don't just let him get position. You know, disrupt that a little bit. That's less than 5 yards. Get a bump on him. Bam. You know, you can easily get a bump on him and then get back out, you know, to your area to cover. You can easily do that. Linebackers did a fairly good job. And, you know, there's no perfect defense, guys. There's always a hole. But look at the result of that. Look at how fast he got rid of the ball. Look, Joey Bosa actually got a little pressure. So imagine if Haywood here, which is, you know, a very solid cornerback, if Haywood reroutes him at all, this might it might disrupt this timing. And maybe, you know, he's not there. Or maybe this guy gets over to this area a little sooner because receiver's been slowed down. So little stuff like that. This is what we talk about. You know, you see NYK in the chat. This is what we talk about when we talk about like technique and how guys play things. You know, it's just, it doesn't replicate the NFL, man. Or it doesn't even replicate the college level. You know what I'm saying? As far as basic techniques. Stuff you even see Alabama do. You know what I'm saying? That's what Madden is missing in terms of coverage. Technique, footwork, backpedaling. Just, let's go. You know, just basic stuff, man, that you need to see. Leverage. You know what I'm saying? All of these type of things. Passing guys off. You know, breaking out of your coverage when somebody's in your area. You know, like looking for work. That doesn't exist in Madden. And the little bit that it does exist is on a very, you know, minute level. Those kind of things. Ooh. Nice running by me. So clearly, guys, you can see that you're able to win with these settings. But again, I'm going to show you when we play my CFM game next time I stream. I'm not going to win every game. It's weird, though. I wonder why that... Maybe this kicker has... Yeah, that's Novak. Maybe he has high ratings because... Let me just double check. Seems like that kick meter is not going as fast as it should. And we're on all Madden, so... No. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. Like nice and smooth. Oh, there it is. So I guess the degree of difficulty is factored into that.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, man. So, you know, those are the type of things we got to continue to fight for. You know, and when y'all hear people, man, you know, I appreciate a lot of you guys because y'all know I don't really, you know, I've given up on it. I don't do the back and forth for people. I feel like I don't need to. But I be watching. Y'all think I don't be watching. I see a lot of y'all people going to bat for me. And I appreciate that. Because y'all know the real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch me do videos. Y'all listen to Simstan on the radio. But when y'all hear people out there, you know, claiming that I don't talk bad about Madden, just make sure y'all point them in these directions. Like, you know, pin this particular video. You know what I'm saying? I find it very funny, man, that just in life, this ain't got nothing to do with just me. But I find it very funny that people have like a convenient amnesia, or you know, it's like this microwave community where girly, it's like this microwave behavior where they only remember the last thing. You know, just a quick fix. You know, people don't seem to remember, you know, what you did last week. It's just like with music. A new album come out, people rocking it for that week. By next week, they already looking for the next album from that artist. And I'm like, good Lord, y'all don't let music cook. You don't let it set in. It's the same thing with this stuff, man. That's why I say I just decided that what's the use in engaging? No point. No point engaging with these folks, man. So it's so much, you know, so much better, so much more, you know, relaxing and just do you and not worry about it. But like I said, I mentioned it tonight because I know a lot of you guys, I see y'all. Some of y'all in here tonight. I see y'all, man. Y'all be out there really campaigning for your boy, and I really appreciate that. But like I said, you can end those arguments by posting videos like these. and be like, oh, okay, well, what about this? Because clearly, you know, I hate talking about myself in third person, but you can say clearly Sim talked about the game this whole video. How did you miss that one? So I'm just, you know, giving you guys that ammunition for you guys who out there rocking and campaigning, man. Again, love, appreciate you guys doing that.
Big time pass.
You know what I'm saying?
Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of.
But yeah, man, it's just the game. It's not. Look, what was that? What was he doing?
Inside the 35-yard line.
Yo, let's take a look at that. What was my man doing right there? He was posing. My man was doing a mannequin challenge. I thought that was dead. What the? Alright, so I was in man coverage. Haywood. Okay, not too bad. I mean, to me, I still hate that they run so far, like right there. I need to see them. Listen, this is the NFL. Even if he don't get back there, can he react a little sooner than that? See what I'm saying? It's just fundamental stuff that's wrong. Can you react a little sooner than that? Even if you don't get there. Like, react now. You still ain't gonna get there. See what I'm saying? Oh, what was my man doing? Pose for the camera. But little stuff like that, man. Just, oh, man. One of those old words my granddad used to say. It just cooks my grits, man. That was the funniest thing I'd ever heard when I was a kid.
First down and 10 now for the
just burns me up, man. Just seeing little stuff like that, like to me, that's AI. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley.
Oh, nice little reach tackle right there.
Inside, but nothing there.
By the big boy on the line.
On the play, it'll be second down. Nice job there.
But like I said, man, you know, and I'm glad that this game is going this way so you guys can see it. Because I know a lot of you guys have said, man, why do you keep trying to play on all Madden? This is a game that I'm clearly winning. You know, and this is why I do it, because you at least you get, oh, that was a good break. Good break on the coverage right there by the middle linebacker. You just didn't get there in time. But you get the best out of what the CPU can offer. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. You know, but again, you better make some adjustments, because if you all Madden default, good luck. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're going to need it. But yeah, that's why I do it. But like I said, I'm going to show you guys the CFM game as well. Let's do cover 4 again. Next time I stream. I'm going to try to sneak another stream in, man, before Tuesday. Maybe Friday night or sometime Saturday perhaps. We'll do it then. But I'm going to be done after this game. You said, does Madden give you that real football feeling? Definitely not. Not completely. I mean, again, listen. You know, I shoot it fair. You know, this game is not trash. You know, I can play this game and have some fun with it. You know, there's some good components to Madden. We all know that. You know, for those who say it's trash, that's just their opinion. I don't think it's trash. I just think, honestly, this whole video, and like, you know, you guys have been watching, it's things that it needs. It's things that the game still desperately needs. But I don't think it's trash. You know, I have a good time actually playing it in our, you know, our CFM. You know, 32-man league, we rock out over there and have a good time. But the game will frustrate you at times because it just doesn't have, you know, some of the stuff that it should. You know what I mean? So, you know, does it feel all the way like Sunday football? No. Because I still don't think they replicate situations well enough to where it's, you know, things are fully dynamic. You know, they still got a ways to go in terms of replicating some of the things that they're trying to replicate, if you understand what I'm saying. But even if you look at football, you know, football is a chaotic, dynamic sport. You know, I don't think there's ever going to be a way that a video game can fully replicate what you see on Sunday. Think of some of the crazy stuff you've seen this year in football. And if you see it play out in Madden, you'll lose your mind. People would lose their mind at some of this crazy stuff. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful coverage right there. Y'all know we're going to take a look at that one. Then we can pretty much, go ahead and end this stream. So as you can see there, cover 3 press. Cover 3 sky press. Let's go take a look and see what Hayward is doing. Oops. But I'm going to give y'all an example, too, of something that happens on Sundays where if you see it on Madden, you would flip. All right, so let's watch and see how he covered this. That's all I ask. Now, he's athletic enough. That's Hayward. Casey Hayward, I think his name is Casey, right? This dude is nice enough to make this play. Still don't like the flat feet right there. I don't like how they replicate that. But he's reading the quarterback. Ball is thrown, then he reacts. And he gets there. Cool with that. Now, here comes the AI part. I want to get a game to where this guy recognizes that Hayward is there. Now, he has to be able to feel him coming. Maybe not. But even right here, wouldn't you love to see, again, Higbee is probably not going to make this play. But wouldn't you love to see the AI? Wouldn't you love to see him kick in right now and be like, oh, it's about to be picked, and turn into the defender? Right there, you're not going to catch it. So wouldn't you like to see him at least transition and try to become the defender? Again, this is a perfect example. He's not going to make the play. Hayward is going to get it. Because even if he becomes a defender right here, it's too late. With that space, it's too late. But wouldn't you feel better about it if you went into the replay and you saw Casey Hayward read this thing perfectly, right? And then you see your man like, oh, snap, it's about to be picked. And you see him try to reach after Casey Hayward. Wouldn't you have a better feeling of this afterwards? You'd be like, wow, that was kind of dope. That's some real immersion. He reacted. Instead, look, he act like he still caught it. And then they make him react now. I mean, some people might say that's nitpicking, but this is what I'm saying. These are the things that 2K does well in their basketball game. The detail, little stuff like that to read. They, imagine if they, if it was football and they would have made the guy react. Understand what I'm saying? Oh, let's go look at Hayward's ratings real quick. And then, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. But you understand what I'm saying? There's little stuff like that, dog. Immersion. There's ways to create that immersion, man. All right, so he's an 89 awareness. Let's get over to his ratings. And we need position-specific ratings as well. Y'all know I talk about that all the time, but that's a whole nother conversation. 89 play rec, 84 man, 89 zone. And there you go. All right? So, let's go ahead and chew the clock and get up out of here, man.
Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go.
That's a good point, Jay Holmstrom. That's a very good point you make. And again, that's because right now EA has that. They have that unrealistic way of replicating things. You make a great point. Because a guy with great ratings, like you said, they allow him to cover so much ground. And that's just not realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to find a way to replicate the decision by the corner, by the linebacker, by the DB, any DB, the safety, the defensive line. They have to find a way to replicate when you make a decision and commit to it. That's what you have to do. You can't get all the way across the other side of the field. Now, I said I was going to give y'all an example of something that would happen in real life that y'all would beef about. I'm going to say that here in a minute. I have another example before I get to that. I'm just trying to run the clock out, guys, so I can wrap this stream up. Ryan Shays here. Y'all know I was at the game Sunday, right? I watched him from the stands blow up a screenplay that the Bengals was trying to play, trying to run. Because he recognized it, he's fast enough to get to that side of the field, blew it up, from his middle linebacker position. But what I also saw, I saw him commit. I saw him where he looked and saw the running back, and he committed. Oh, that's a screen. And he took off to get there. And as the ball got there, boom, he's right there to make the tackle. Now, let's say they would have faked it to the running back and then threw it to somebody else, maybe in the spot in the zone where Shazier had vacated. He wouldn't have been able to turn around and make that play in real life. But in Madden, they can do it. It has gotten better since 17. But, oh, look at the pressure right there. So that's a result of turning down the pass coverage. Pass blocking for the CPU. We just gonna run zones, man, the whole time. I'm just gonna see what kind of pressure we can get. Nice location there by Golf. Let's run cover 2 carry and see what happens. But you see what I'm saying? You know, they gotta respect the players' relative position and where they are on the court, on the floor, on the field. Blah, 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 whatever sport we're talking about. But Madden has to find a better way to do that. But I agree with my man 757 as well when he said, yeah, you know, we would like to see the receiver, you know, try to deflect Hayward's arm or something, you know, just it's those little things, guys. And I tell the devs this all the time. And y'all probably are laughing at me for saying this. There's so many ways that they can cheat and make it appear realistic. You know what I'm saying? Add little stuff like that, and that's immersion. That makes us think, oh, he's smart. You know what I'm saying? It's so simple, man. It's ways that they can really give us what we want, and all about how they replicate it. You know what I mean? Until they're able to get a real system that can replicate that to the fullest. That's what it's all about. But real situation. Again, you know, I'm not being biased, but I always use the Steelers because that's obviously the team I know the most. I watch them all the time. Y'all know I do the Terrible Towel Tuesday. I watch film. You know what I'm saying? Remember the game against the Kansas City Chiefs? A lot of you guys probably saw that because it was a 4 o'clock game. Oh, nice pass. Nice pass right there, right? That last touchdown that Antonio Brown got. Remember how it happened? Ben Roethlisberger threw it into coverage pretty much because Phillip Gaines was in position. Ball hits him in the helmet. Antonio Brown is able to catch the deflection. But not only did he catch the deflection, oh, that was good defense. I ran the cover 2 invert. Let's take a look at that. Not only did he catch the deflection, but he also had the mind, you know, the awareness to stop short, bring the ball in, and Sorensen was able to miss him too, the safety coming in for the hit. Now, y'all tell me, if you see that happen in Madden, that you're going to be happy. You would lose your mind. This is good coverage here. This is good coverage here. Only thing I don't like, let me see. Cover 2 invert. Let me see. It was something I saw that I didn't like. Right here. I need one of these guys to look for work. I don't like how they just stand here. Now, in theory, you would say they're in good position, which they are. This guy's covered. This guy's covered. But I don't like how the linebackers or anybody who's playing the middle just allow receivers to get behind them. Look for work. Like, look at this guy. Look, watch this. He recognizes them right there. Now, he does kind of get in the line of sight. So, I'm not that mad about that one. But just the way that they stop like that is just, it's an eyesore. Again, replication. Now, that one is pretty good because he's in position. But this right here, looks back, sees the guy coming. And so now where is he playing? Where is he playing now? Now, he's keying the quarterback. I get it. So maybe I could let him off the hook there. All right, so let's look at it from a wide range again, and let's see. Maybe I'm jumping the gun here. That was actually pretty good coverage, but let's just check it. Okay. All right. So I see what he was gonna do. The thing is, actually, you know what? He may have played this right. This example, he may have played it right because he is watching the quarterback. I just don't like that their depth. You know, he doesn't get any depth. And, they're on, this is on the, what's that, the 2? You know, I need you to get more depth. I need you to drop deeper. You know, at least drop to the middle, like right here. Like, play this middle ground so you can see anything leaking behind you or anything perhaps that, that could possibly be underneath. But I just don't think that's enough depth. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I could be wrong there. I'd love to see you guys chime in on that. But for the most part, that was good coverage.
Have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I'll show the sliders. What the? Who got the ball back? Did they get the ball back?
And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
Stop it. All right, let's do man coverage here. They got the ball back. You got to be kidding me.
There's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity.
Yeah, but I'll show.
To execute and finalize things.
I'll definitely show the sliders real quick before we jump out. But I can pretty much tell you what they are. For the player skills, passing, I have it on 25. I have. Trying to remember. Oh, well, I'll just show them before the game is fully over. Matter of fact, let me show them now so I don't forget. So you can see it real quick. First of all, you know it's on all Madden, but let me show you some of the things here at the bottom. Fast speed, 65 fatigue, 25 speed parity. Alright. Here's the player skills. 100. That's important on the pass coverage. 75 tackle. I haven't done anything to penalties, and I haven't done anything to kicking or anything like that. Alright, so here's the CPU skill. Boom. Alright. There it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back into this. And this time, let's do cover 2 drop. The system goes a little crazy when plays are off schedule. That's why I play on the LB, because their post off schedule awareness is better. Yeah, man, it is 7.5. And you know, like you said, we should be doing that ourselves, but we shouldn't have to. You know, like, I want a game where I can, you know what I'm saying, where I can rely. I don't know what's happening here with the false start. I want a game where I can rely on my back end. You know, since I like to create my own pressure at times. You know, so I want a game where I could, you know, rely on those guys and not have to take control of them. You know, I feel confident that they're going to do what I'm asking them to do. You know what I'm saying? But you're absolutely right. You're better off just playing it yourself. Uh-oh. Like with that all Madden. But he was in good position right there, though. They gonna get the play off? Nope. All right, man. So I'm gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate you guys. Really appreciate you guys coming through, man. Like I said, man, there's been some stuff going on for me. You know, got some issues, you know, just some family stuff. Like I said, you know, I have a cousin that's on their dying bed, you know, so it's just been a little tough. You know, she's, you know, it's going to be tough. So, you know, last night I was dealing with phone calls and stuff with my parents and others. And, you know, I just was unable to stream last night. But tonight, man, I'm glad I was able to get something going for you guys, man. As I can see, a little bit of my green screen is leaking. But yeah, I'm going to try to sneak in some extra days outside of my normal schedule. So I'm going to see if I can get maybe a stream in Friday night or perhaps sometime Saturday. But if not, I'll definitely be back Tuesday. On Tuesdays, we're going to shoot for 8:30. And on Wednesdays, we'll say 9 to 9:30. One of those times. It all depends on, you know, if I attend Bible study. You know, sometimes I can start at 9, sometimes 9:30. So that's how we'll run it. All right, man. So I appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow to Sim Standard Radio. Shoot me a tweet, man, with any topics that you guys want us to cover. We got a couple things that we're going to talk about tomorrow. I believe Smitty and Relly will be discussing competitive versus sim and things like that. Because there was some heated exchange going on during the Madden tournament, so that should be good. And I have another topic that we may cover that Rex actually brought to my attention, but I'll hold that in case we don't get to it. You'll find that out tomorrow. All right, so for you guys that are new, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Definitely cut on your notifications. And hey, man, do me a favor, do me a quick favor and go ahead and hit that like button, that thumbs up right there. Do your boy a favor. All right, man, I'm going to get out of here, man. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right? Peace.